Glorious evening, everyone. As you can see with the post, there's this woman who's trying to actually sue a gentleman she was dating who she found out was her son that she gave up at the age of 15. It's mind-boggling because she's suing because when she exposed to him that she found out that he was her son, he said he knew. So I understand she's trying to sue for emotional distress, but my concern is one of these things of, okay, is this something that runs through the family? Because I don't care what nobody says. I'm pretty sure every family in the world is impacted by incest. But my thing is this, like, I understand some individuals who've been given up for adoption or they're in foster care that when they find their biological parents, sometimes there's some hate there, resentment. Some people have the attitude, I'm going to get back at them. But it's one of those things of what in his mind made him think that was okay. Like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and date my mom. I know who she is. So that's my concern. So I would say outside of the therapy, because she mentioned in the video that they're doing therapy and that her son doesn't agree with her suing him. And then I know her lawyer stated like, hey, we're just going to take this up at court. But it's one of those things of, hopefully the therapist is talking to the man and asking him like, what in your mind gave you the sign that was okay? It's getting to the root of the issue, because who knows if this man has kids? And stuff, gets passed on. So things are generational. Whether or not he's adopted or not. And this goes for anybody who's been adopted or who's been placed in foster care. You still were born into a family. So that's why they say it's so important to do, find out your family history. Some people do the Ancestry.com, whatever the case may be. Find out where you're from. I understand some families are scattered, but especially when it comes down to the mental state and things that's passed on. Because when you bring in the next generation, meaning if you have children, or even if you adopt, you want your children to understand where they came from. Amen. So it's not the point of, I'm too embarrassed. And that's the problem with families. Y'all like to sweep things under the rug. Y'all don't want to talk about the things that, we don't talk about that here. Or, if we talk about this, then everybody's going to look at our family different. Show me a perfect family. Show me a perfect family. Point me in that direction. Oh, okay. I thought somebody in the back said something. So enough with that. Oh, it's too embarrassing. We talk about it. Talk about the incest. Talk about bestiality. Because some of y'all get down with your animals. Let's just be real. Some of y'all, that's why y'all don't need pets. Because your pet is your boyfriend or your girlfriend. But you don't want me to talk about that. See, being an apostle that God has chosen, he knows I don't mind talking about the things that people consider as, that's far-fetched. No, it's far-fetched to you, but somebody's doing it. What you feel it would never exist in your life doesn't mean it's not existing in somebody else's life. Guess what? With my messages and the things that God speak through me, it's reaching who it needs to reach, and people are being freed, set free. People are learning strategic prayers. People are getting that momentum and that drive and that fire to get up and talk about their truths. So if it ain't for you, swipe left or right or whatever you got to do, unfollow. It don't matter. But at the end of the day, who God has assigned me to, this message will reach them when it needs to reach them. Can I get an amen? Amen. Oh, okay. But no, seriously, that's twisted. That's my concern, is like, why? What in him made him comfortable enough? Whether or not he never, because again, he was a baby. She was 15, and then in the video, she mentioned she didn't get to see the baby's face. They took the baby immediately. But at the end of the day, what in him made him feel okay with that? Like, hey, I never knew her. But instead of trying to get to know your mom and you knew who she was, you rather date her? But she said they weren't intimate. Okay, because I'm not going to lie, that popped in my mind, like, but I'm pretty sure they kissed and everything. And she says, no, they're not dating anymore. But it's, I don't normally do stuff like this, but God wanted me to get on this because he knows how I am about the family dynamics. Hell, y'all are learning about my story. Come on now. So you could just kind of understand why I'm so big on enough with the family secrets. Coming out about it, especially when it comes down to court. Like, I'm the type of person, like, you come in my courtroom, I don't care what the situation may be. Each person is going to leave with some type of tools or tips on how they can better their life, whether or not they win a case or not. But at the end of the day, I'm big on family dynamics. No matter what's going on in the world, guess where it starts at? The family. Oh, you didn't hear me. I said, at the end of the day, the things that we see in this world, it all leads back to family. So the question is your house in order?